This is Deductor, bringing you the game with the most colons of all times. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. But now with even more colons, because I got the 2 DLCs that came out. Execution Force and whatever the one that adds the Dreadnought is. I forget the name. In fact, let's find out what the name of it is. Duty Eternal. There we go. Okay, so I am going to do a new campaign here on Legendary Grandmaster mode, no tutorial, and then we're going to have all these other things. Grandmaster mode is Auto Iron Man. DLC Elite units. These are new enemy units. Special launch equipment. I actually don't need these. These things kind of clog up the inventory. Some extra weapons with tiny stat bonuses. Actually kind of annoying, so I'm going to turn that off. Duty Eternal DLC, yep. And then the Execution Force DLC where you can recruit these assassins. I really enjoyed this game when I came out. It was one of the games I actually finished. And the DLCs actually add quite a lot of content. Of all of the XCOM-like games, this is, I think, the best in recent years, in the last year or two. I can't think of another game that quite... I mean, this is basically XCOM 1, but in Warhammer. It is literally XCOM 1 in Warhammer. A lot more aggressive, to be sure, and the game plays differently, but it's the same, like, structure. And why mess with a winning formula, right? So I have indeed been I've been having a lot of fun. I don't know that this will be a full playthrough, because that is very, very long. But this will be a much slower playthrough. I'll just do a few episodes here and there. And let's get going. I've already done the tutorial, so there's no reason to go through it again. Let's just get into it. And then I'll talk more about the game and the new content. I want to at least show off some of the new content, you know. So let's do it. Alright, a sensitivity warning. I don't know, we need that.
Baleful edict. In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
And of all the recent XCOM-like games, I feel like this one has the best graphics, best cutscenes, like the best characters. They're all like cartoonish, but that's the point.
Emperor, I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The tech priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But Heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating. First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
The astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter's ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
All right. Like, the sound design in this game is excellent. When that astropath was talking, I could hear those reverberations. Oh, it was like so well done. Alright, here's the Baleful Edict. You can tell it's still heavily damaged from the battle in the tutorial, but I just don't feel like the 20 minutes of going through that again. So, alright, we have a mission. It is the only mission. Gatecrasher. Gatecrasher from XCOM 2.
Report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded.
Okay. Let's see what sort of brothers we got. We got a Justicar. Those are good. Ooh, we can give Terminator armor. That seems fun, but I might actually want Honor to Chapter. And we've got a Purgator. Now, I want to rename characters. Oh, this is actually really bad. Deathless. I don't want that. The ability here. He will not lose resilience when suffering critical wound. He starts with -2 max willpower. That's actually kind of a big problem. And I've got an Interceptor. Oh, Interceptors are OP. Oh my god, look at this guy. +2 hit points, +1 max willpower, +1 damage from melee attacks. He cannot gain resilience. So he can never get critically killed, which is potentially a problem. But anyway, I was just saying that I think you actually start with a few more knights. And see who else we got. Another Deathless? I don't like Deathless. Do we have another Purgator, right? Ooh, +10% focus? That's actually really, really good. Okay, anyway, I was just saying that I will take requests for character names. And there's an achievement for you to win a mission with only 2 knights. Oh, you can't do that achievement on the first mission. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Anyway, let me get into the mission here, and we'll go from there. We're gonna get Honor to Chapter. It's just such a good ability. Then, I do not want you. I want the other Purgator. Rugen. Let's load a side cannon. You do start with a few special weapons. Don't really need them right now. They don't really do anything. This starting silencer with +1 damage against demons is actually really good. Interceptor. Of course, I always like to go for the, not the Falcon, the Daemon hammers at the start. 5 damage, +2. This will allow you to one-shot a lot more enemies. And then let's bring a Apothecary. Nope, that's not right. Where are you? Harn. That gains double the effect from augments. It's kind of weak, but whatever. Okay, so no Terminator armor, huh? Maybe I should have picked that, but I love Honor Chapter. Alright, let's... Yeah. Actually, what am I doing? We don't need a sword. Everybody use a hammer. Everybody use your hammers. Arn, you don't need a healing thing. What's the point of that? Hammers across the board.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, as a reminder, this game is a lot more fast-paced than
The Emperor likes armored, brothers.
XCOM.
Standing ready.
So when you
Your
make
command.
contact,
Affirmative. The foe is close. Let the hunt continue. Your orders.
when you make contact, all your action points get
Unleash
refreshed.
me. Huh. Moving swiftly.
So I do want to make
Your
contact.
orders.
Oh, I guess I didn't make contact. So, then there's another little trick. What you can do
The Emperor protects.
is use the
I'm here to
Aegis
serve. I am his chosen shield.
on
My
everyone.
blade is ever the Emperor protects. What is your will? Wards in harmony.
By default, all your characters get 3 action points. You can use an action point to move or to shoot. There are ways to get more action
Praise
points
the
later on in the game. But notice everybody's at
orders?
action point 2. However, as soon as I trigger contact,
Moving now.
they will get all their action points back.
Knights!
Just wait.
I can run up and... Ooh, right.
Standing ready.
Can't quite one-shot them, but you know what we could do.
What is your will? I am here to serve.
Look at how
My
beautifully
blade
these
is
knights
yours.
jump.
What is your will? Rugen.
We are going to blow all this garbage up. I think the grenade should hit the explosive thing. Let's just be safe. Let's just make sure it hits the explosive thing. Okay.
We slay the darkness.
Oh, really? I don't have the range?
Yes, Commander.
That's fine.
Unleash me.
I can run up, bash you, or I can just take cover with everyone.
Here.
Taking cover.
Come on.
What is
The
that
Emperor
nonsense?
lights our path.
No, we don't take
Praise the
cover.
Emperor. Standing ready.
Let's teleport up. You have a shot from here? No. Or strike would not be a kill.
At your service. It will be done.
Let us honor the chapter. And we'll shoot Cybalt to do 1 more damage.
For the Golden Throne.
Gonna smack you with the hammer. Gonna use our AP here to shoot.
You have been judged.
You have been judged.
We have purified this place.
This is, of course, a tutorial mission. You
At once.
barely have to do anything.
At your service. What is your will? With haste. Your orders? I am here to serve. My blade is his will. Here. Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Oh, that's where the other pod is. It's actually
Standing
kind of
ready.
annoying.
Moving out.
Wait, that creature.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead walk in this way before.
As have I.
Standing ready.
Poxwalkers
Yes,
are evidence of warp corruption. This is no natural plague.
Okay, let's
I am with you.
finish this nonsense.
For Titan. Empty.
Storm, why don't you get the kill?
I'm here to serve. Yes,
Or
Commander.
actually, what can I do with a grenade? Ooh, look at that beautiful looking grenade. But
My
let's
blade
have
is ever
Storm
ready.
do it,
Taking position.
because he's got an insanely good starting trait. I want you to power level.
Denounce!
Good. I will need to examine this corpse and...
I will not tolerate this contamination spreading to my servitors.
Do not obstruct me, Tech Priest. I will follow proper protocols. A satisfactory effort. Now return with my carcass so I can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon as containment is properly confirmed and sanctified.
Be swift about it. If this plague has already spread beyond this planet, then we will have far more ground to cover.
Space Fallen doesn't care about explosives. Isn't that refreshing? Okay, tutorial mission done. Gain a small amount of experience, and then there's going to be a second tutorial mission. Right now there's nothing to do except advance the time, so we will do that.
The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function. We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports of 2 infected systems. We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure will cost many souls.
Okay, plasma reactor completed. It's good to start working on the warp drive as soon as possible, but the reality is that we also need servitor productions because you need a lot of servitors in this game. So let's get that warp drive, or the servitor production up with the augmentation chamber. Plus, we can actually afford that. The next best upgrades to do are speed. You want your chip to travel really, really quick so you can do more missions and do more events. But you need to save up 27 servitors before even being able to get to the warp drive, so we'll see. We'll see what we get. We can talk to a bunch of characters. Is this the time to do it? Sure, why not? As you might recall, the map is actually much, much bigger than this, and I will speed my way through the game to try to unlock the bigger map, and there's a reason for it. With the DLC, you really, really want to like go beeline straight for the bigger map.
Do you seek wisdom, Commander? I am no ancient, but might be of some help.
Yeah, I can talk to Ektar a little bit, buddy. Is the Inquisitor an aid or hindrance?
She already makes demands on a ship badly in need of restitution.
But we should heed her request, at least whilst our goals are aligned. So we are honor-bound to her.
Even we must respect the authority of the Inquisition when the situation demands it.
We may get some leeway for who we are, but the Inquisition answers only to him. The Emperor, of course. I know you invoked us as Chamber Militant.
It is a term that has fallen out of fashion.
Yeah, it is an ancient law that each Inquisitorial Ordo has a dedicated military arm to use when they require. We, in theory, can be called upon by the Order Malleus, to which she belongs. The title is somewhat antiquated. Why use it?
It was a strategic decision.
Ancient customs are invoked that the Inquisitors should now abide by, such as giving us tactical command in the field. See, it is not only Inquisitors who can play these diplomatic games. Alright.
By all means.
Talk about something else. Ektar, why do you not lead us?
Seems the Emperor has other plans for me.
Yeah, he's got an imperfection of some sort.
A matter between myself and the Emperor.
Okay, some sort of pass, but he's stuck on the edict. You can't go to the battlefields. Just like Bradford. Nevertheless, your advice will be invaluable.
I hope I can be of some use.
At least before they have me interred in a dreadnought sarcophagus. Those dreadnoughts are really powerful. I do hope to do justice to Agravain's legacy. He was the previous commander.
He had a fitting end to his noble life.
Yep. He despised the servants of Khorne most of all. Why the Blood God?
Why indeed. It is not my place to say.
Okay, and then I don't really want to read through everything, but I'll let the game talk. It's interesting because when the game was first released, all of these lines are not fully voiced, but I feel like all the DLC content is actually fully voiced, so you should have a bigger budget for the second game because I feel like there's got to be a sequel to this. You should have a bigger budget to be able to voice everything.
I hope that aids you, brother.
Alright, Lunette, what do you have to say?
Commander, let us be efficient.
We must activate quarantine protocols with that Poxwalker specimen.
I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor.
This is no ordinary corruption.
The ship will remain sterile.
This is why I have instigated 7 layers of redundancies as well as the highest security protocols. Even a binarious Rubik mesh placed over the Baleful Edict's agitator systems. The ship will remain sterile. Lunette is the best of the characters. I have no idea what she's saying, but good for you, buddy. Alright, hold up until we are done in the sector.
The Baleful Edict has never let any of the Brotherhoods that have traveled in her down.
Yes, we are operating on her timescale now.
That is the way of the Inquisition.
They are often illogical, driven by the vulgarities of flesh. Instant results required even when a dispassionate analysis will prove beneficial. The dangers of minds unenhanced by the Omnissiah.
Affirmative.
How long did you know Commander
We
Agravain?
have been the primary vessel for the Commander for the past 22 years.
He had the respect of the Battle Brothers and crew.
He was a leader in the Grey Knights, so he was revered.
However, my own analysis has his mission success rate at a mere 99.7%. He spent many hours in repentant contemplation over the 0.3% inadequacy whenever I reminded him of it. How would he have dealt with an Inquisitor?
He did not suffer fools, or those that dared countenance his authority.
A quick probability scry suggests that there is a 73.6% chance that had Agravain still been in command, he would have been in confrontation with Inquisitor Vakir. Huh.
Defiance suggests an emotional need to obstruct or obfuscate.
Yeah, Lunette merely states the truth. I can respect that.
Indeed, I serve the Omnissiah.
The Emperor and the Omnissiah, they are one and the same, yes?
The Ecclesiarchy's imperial creed carries only a muted echo of the machine god's true will.
Okay, very good. That's all
The
for now.
interaction is over.
Let's see, what do you have to say, Vakir?
You have my attention, Knight.
How's your Poxwalker specimen?
This one appears to be some kind of host. An object is nestled within.
Is that unusual?
It is different from what I've seen with these puppets in the past. Very
Let's
well.
discuss something else. I've not worked directly with an Inquisitor before.
The Grey Knights will be needed in this task, and it is your duty to marshal them.
I've already seen that the Baleful Edict lost his commander on the preceding mission. I will not accept such failure under my guidance.
I had previously been hunting heretics siphoning power directly from the Hadex anomaly, not far from your previous campaign.
Her message, it is ominous.
Divining the visions of astropaths is an art in itself.
Okay, yes.
My research beckons.
Kira's gonna do the research, and then we can stay put. Now, sometimes I believe you can position your ship in such a way that you might be able to get 2 missions. But I think the first set of missions, that can never happen. I don't know, I don't really understand. But sitting in the middle of the map seems good, because I want to be able to reach any of the corners as efficiently as possible. Because one of the missions will reward servitors, and you want lots of servitors early on. So I'm gonna advance the days. We go from there. Okay, 3 missions.
Commander, our prognosticators have detected this bloom in 3 separate systems. We should examine one of them.
Okay.
I have identified this planet as a mission location to combat the bloom. Let us examine further. From here you can see some details for this mission, including the resources that Titan's Armory will make available to us if we are successful.
Okay, that rewards 1 grimoire. That's not what I want. I want the 10 servitors, unless this one gives more servitors. Nope. So if I go here, there's no way I can also go there. I wonder if I started here. Don't really see that as possible. It doesn't matter. I want the servitors. So let's go this way. Okay, I'm gonna do a second battle in this mission just because the first battle was like such a tutorial mission. Now here, I could try to go for that achievement where you complete a mission with 2 knights. And in between Storm and what's your name? Iolanthus should be pretty easy. Not easy, but should be pretty doable. That would at least make the game a little more interesting, right, on the first missions. There is actually a pretty good number of enemies, like 4 or 5 a squad, so it's actually kind of tough. But I do have a lot of hit points. Like if I take an injury or 2, it's really not a big deal. You have some grenades. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try going for the achievement.
psychic disturbances here echo those I encountered on Koromar.
The hive cities are abandoned, but there is life below. Brothers, seek out any corruption and purge it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I sense something near.
There's no way to knock enemies off cliffs.
Storm.
That is, concerning.
At once.
But it's okay. I'm gonna do the trick where I
Wards activated.
get a little extra
What is your
armor.
will? The Aegis shields us. Relentless. Praise the
Well, I
Emperor.
can teleport, so
We strive.
one.
Your command.
May the powers protect us!
It's actually quite a few enemies.
This way, then, out of sight. I see one! Just wait. Just wait. They will not see me here.
Permission to engage, Commander. My blade is yours here.
Caught in the
Emperor
Overwatch.
lights our path.
I really wanted to get that one, but I have to get rid of this Overwatch. Nope. Okay. I really want to get rid of this guy. He can reduce action points. So
Standing ready.
he is especially dangerous.
For the Emperor. The enemy is wounded.
Okay.
Unleash me.
That's obviously also really good.
Your orders.
I mean, I can knock that one off. I also have a... I could shoot that one.
Storm.
But when he runs, he's just gonna die.
What is your will? Here.
I really want to do this.
I am here to serve.
I think I have to do this. Sideball.
Opening fire.
Gonna take some hit point damage. It's basically inevitable. But that's the nature of going for these achievements. A blow. Oh, suppression. That's fine. We can clear that easily enough.
Mercy
Yep.
in death.
Gonna take a lot of hits.
You will bleed!
None may stay our wrath.
Overwatch!
It's all fine. Run through the fire and die.
Fall, monster!
You have been judged.
Okay. Run up, smack you. Smack that one.
Kneel. Foe destroyed, Commander.
If I smack you, run up and shoot, that will work.
Fall.
See, I have all my
We are
grenades.
the hammer.
Oh, why, Why shoot when I can just smack?
Threat eliminated. I am with you.
Okay, what else we got? There should be one more, I believe.
With haste.
And get some good environment damage going.
More horrors invade our realm.
We'll get them next to the edge of the cliffs, so our grenades can knock them
At
down.
your service. Affirmative.
Either way would be great.
I am here to
Let's-
serve. I am his chosen shield.
Activate the wards.
The Aegis shields us. Advancing.
Okay, 6 more. We know how to deal with these.
Right from here.
God, watch over me.
We are the swords of justice.
Okay. Oh, I can't get 3 of them. Okay, which ones are the most dangerous? The guy with the grenade? Yes. Ooh, this might knock him off though.
I am with you.
That could be a extra kill. Nope. But it's fine. We got a good grenade
My
here.
blade is ever ready. With alacrity.
I would kill, and then
Here.
I can run up and smack that one to make sure he dies.
Glory to Xyphos!
Yep, I know about armor.
Standing ready. I am here to serve. Here.
I'm trying to think, is there any way I can get more of them? But
What
I
is your will?
don't think so. Just smack with Violanthus.
I am here to serve.
I think, how can I smack to take the least amount of damage?
Yes, Commander.
I'm not sure that's very practical.
My blade is yours.
I would kill here, but I would much rather get up in the face of one of these guys. Because when they run, I get a free hit, which will kill. Then I am gonna come here, force strike that one. Make sure he dies when he runs. Or punches.
Strong shall stand. So to the unworthy. Strong shall stand.
But he was one of the chosen.
Alright.
Just wait. Just wait.
It's okay. It's okay, Storm.
Stand.
You just took a small hit.
You will bleed.
Pathetic.
Pathetic is right.
Weak.
Weak is right, yes.
Commander, I sense a massive spike in warp activity below.
It is a warp surge, Inquisitor. Such events are common in pitch battles between cycles.
Oh.
And yet your brothers have clearly disclaimed their powers. Something foul is at work below.
Extra hit points,
Praise
how
the
rude.
Emperor. In an instant.
I thought teleporting one closer would let me do it, but I was so worried about, I was very worried that I would get hit by the Overwatch.
Get up.
I would knock you back, but it wouldn't kill you.
Fall. Glory to Zyphos!
Alright, I'm just gonna stand in the open and Aegis. Shoot at me. Oh, he's gonna shoot the other.
Die!
Alright, good call, buddy. Good call. Storm, why don't you take your revenge?
All enemies have been cleansed. Good work, Commander.
Alright, got that achievement, but I got a few injuries. That's hard to avoid. Well, I guess the game hasn't told me I got an injury, but I know I did. You can see the armor has some blood on it. Right? Blood on Storm and blood on Iolanthus. Alright, minor injury, 5-day injury, that's nothing. Let's go for Hammerhand. Guaranteed crit is great, and going towards the crit tree is also awesome. Let's do that. Okay. And then I'm going to play until we get our next mission. Yep, there's no way to get both of these. Now, has been my experience that if I park the ship here, I feel like I get better missions. Maybe I should try parking the ship here. I feel like missions never spawn on where you're parking the ship, but they can spawn otherwise anywhere. And this has 6 adjacent systems. So I think this is the best location. It's been my experience. But I might be wrong. I'm sure somebody else has actually figured it out. Okay. New upgrades. I feel like the next most important thing is just to get the plasma reactor fixed. So either I can get the warp drive or just getting more servitors every day. Either is great. Alright, no point in going there. Let's advance the time.
We cannot afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
Yes, I know, Vakir, I know.
Commander.
The Edict will not be able to reach all missions before they expire. Reconstruction of the warp drive and Augurian systems will make it easier to reach missions with time to spare. Exactly. Good advice, Lunette.
This poxwalker was one of the Imperial faithful, afflicted with a strain of mutagenic virus. There is no doubt we are dealing with the work of the plague god Nurgle. This must be the bloom whispered of in those astropathic fragments. Within the carcass, I found a germ of some ancient power corrupted with a foul psychic resonance. This seed is used to spread the virus. Of that I am certain, but it arrived to me damaged, and there is little else I can learn from it. In order to study how we might fight this plague, I must acquire one of these seeds completely intact. I can instruct your brothers on how to extract these specimens properly. Please ensure they pay attention. The Emperor loathes indolence. Let's not disappoint him.
Okay, Grandmaster report.
This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Evixia Danica. Access code Clarion Magenta 111721. I require immediate response from Titan.
This is Grandmaster Vardan Kai responding, Inquisitor. This act borders on heresy. The screams of the astropaths you burned already reverberate through the warp. It is fortunate for you that I am prosecuting a campaign in the nearby Chimera system. I suggest you explain yourself, and quickly.
Grandmaster, I have commandeered the baleful edict. We face...
You have seized a Grey Knight strike cruiser.
As is my right, I have foreseen dire omens for this sector. Already Nurgle's poxwalkers roam free.
Oh, indeed. I'm surprised an agent of your pedigree is not equipped to deal with such lesser threats of chaos. Agravain, perhaps you can clear up this nonsense for me.
My lord, he fell in battle during our last campaign against the Cadium cult. We had been returning to Titan for repairs when this Inquisitor intervened.
Ah, Brother Ektar, that is sorry news. I trust then that you have appointed one of our brothers to act in his stead. Well, speak up then, Commander. What say you to this Inquisitor's story?
Alright, so first of all, I love how Grandmaster Kai is the council guy from XCOM, but Council guy is just like epic, but this guy is so indignant. Nonsense. He's me. Look at his face. Look at that beard and outrage. That is literally me, Grandmaster Kai, right there. Okay, so because I really want to get to the good stuff in the mission, I'm going to agree with the Inquisitor. I know doing this will speed research, and that's what you need.
A single one of your brothers could defeat a horde of such parasites. Why should this Inquisitor be granted an entire strike force?
I am confident these poxwalkers are the symptom of a much greater cancer. I only need a little time to conduct further research.
Very well. I am not in the habit of second-guessing those under my command, that is, until given a good reason. I will leave the baleful edict in your care.
You have my thanks, Grandmaster, but there is yet another reason I desired to speak with you. As steward of the Armory of Titan, I had hoped you could release further assistance.
Don't thank me yet. I will give you 60 Tertean solar days to prove this threat warrants the deployment of an entire strike force. Battle-worn as it is, Strike Force Xiphos could be put to good use in several campaigns across the galaxy. Any further requisition from my arsenal will have to be earned.
But I... Typical.
After each Grandmaster's report, you can spend your requisition to unlock and upgrade armor slots.
Yep.
The resource slot gives you access to the new Knight reinforcements, servitors, grimoires, and other resources at the end of a mission.
Okay, so I'm gonna do
You can only unlock or upgrade each slot once per report. Slot upgrades increase your chance of accessing more and better equipment and resources.
Okay, I always do armor acquisition first or knight acquisition, because you can get, you can roll on knights, and some of the starting traits can be really good. Plus you can get a knight at a slightly higher level. I feel like there's no downside, because if you don't want a knight, you just return them, get your requisition back. There's literally no downside to this. And then I want the war gear acquisition. I think war gear unlocks builds. There are certain items you can get in your inventory that can make certain builds be possible, so I really prioritize that. And then weapons or armor, they're all good. I want to say I've been liking armor a bit more. Weapons are also really important, but early game it's hard to find a weapon that makes a huge difference, but you can find some armors that actually help a lot. Later on, once you get tier 3 weapons, those things are so busted good. They can make builds. But even early game armor, some of the immunities you get and some of the little buffs matter. They made the game a lot harder than I first played it. It's still pretty straightforward. You still got super soldiers. It's still, outside of one specific type of mission, pretty hard to actually lose. But it can get dicey. It can get real dicey. And my knights have gotten injured. Sometimes there have been no choice but to critically injure a knight. So armor, I like armor. I feel like after all the changes they made, the game is harder, and you actually need some degree of healing and cleansing, and it's not just alpha striking every pod down, although you can still kind of do that. but it's a little harder to do that. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, seed extraction unlocked. Being the carcass, I found a psychically infused seed, a germ of some ancient power now corrupted with foul spiritual resonance. Seed is tied to the spread of the bloom, but it was damaged in the Poxwalker's destruction. The next step must be to extract one of these psychic seeds whole from a functioning host. Indeed. Let's research the seed. No, I don't want that. I want stratagems. Stratagems are just like objectively good. You get something for free, and then we can do the seed extractions and stuff. Oh, not that I could have done the seed extractions anyway. So stratagems it is.
You have my attention, Knight.
You can talk to Vakir like later in the next episode. I'm gonna keep advancing in time until we get the next mission. Wow, so many days. Okay, 3 missions. I can only do 1 of them. Bit of a shame. +1 requisition. I don't care about that. I want the servitors. +10 servitors. Kill 4 enemies with grenades. Yes, that makes sense to me. And then this one's +1 grimoire, which is also nice, but not quite as important as the servitors. I don't think I can do both. Yeah, we need to fix up the... Ooh. Huh. I actually don't even think I have enough servitors to build the... Not the warp drive, but not even the upgrade to the engines. Well, I mean, this is my only choice, so let's go. Right? Yeah. Can't do 2. Sometimes you get lucky and can do 2, but there's no guarantee of that. Okay, ship project complete. I unfortunately do not have even the 3 servitors to do the augmentation chamber. I think there's literally nothing I can build right now. But maybe I'll get 3. Oh, okay, I got 3 on the way there. I will get that augmentation chamber up as soon as possible. Get more servitors, and then we can do the warp drive. Okay, and then we have stratagems now. I have 0 seeds, so that actually really sucks. Okay, psychic attunement. Because there's nothing else to research. I might even cancel that and go straight for the seed. We'll see how many days we put into that. Okay, I really need to make sure I get plenty of seeds from this. Otherwise, I'm going to be research locked, which would be very bad. But I will do all of this in the next episode. And also, let me know who you want to be. Like, what character you want to be. I'm going to rename characters after the viewers. Put your name in the name list. So, and I'll put that in the chat, or in the description of the title, so nobody forgets. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time.